Imagine you are using an online shopping app and you place an order. The payment is deducted, but the order never appears in your order history. Then what happened? This is a classic case of data inconsistency in microservices. Hey, Dev, this is Sahil, and today I am going to break down how to ensure data consistency in a microservices architecture, making sure such type of disasters will never happen. Now, first understand what is data consistency. In a monolithic application, all services share the same databases, so ensuring data consistency is easy. But in microservices, each service has its own database and it makes its own tricky. Because if one service updates data and another does not, your system becomes unreliable. For example, customers order a product and payment is successful, but inventory is not updated. To prevent this, we need strategies to maintain consistency across multiple microservices. Let's explore them. There are two types of consistency uh, in microservices: strong consistency and eventual consistency. Strong consistency is like two microservices and one updating instantly. In strong consistency, all services see the same data at the same time. It's like updating the profile picture on Facebook, on Instagram, and everyone sees a new picture immediately. However, this requires synchronous communication, which can slow things down sometimes. Eventual consistency, delaying updates and between services. On the other hand, it is like mm, strong consistency. It means updates propagate over time. A great example is like a WhatsApp last seen. If we switch the devices, it might take a few seconds to update everywhere. Now, let's discuss what are the strategies of maintaining data consistency. And there are some of the proven strategies that you and we can use so we can handle the data consistency. SAGA pattern. A saga is a sequence of transactions where each services completes a step, completes a step, and triggers the next one. Next one. If someone fails, then the composing transaction rolls back the changes. For example, a flight booking system. If the payment fails, the seat booking is automatically being cancelled. The next one is asynchronous update. It is also known as event driven architecture. It is like a message broker like Kafka or RabbitMQ passing events. Instead of directly calling the services, we use an bus. Event bus services listen for events and then updates accordingly. This makes the system more resilient and scalable. For example, in an e-commerce site, an order placed event triggers inventory and payment services separately. The another strategy that we can use is 2PC or two-phase commit. It is also known as distributed transactions. Transaction coordinator managing commits across the services. This 2PC ensures that all services either commit or roll back a transaction together. Either commit or roll back a transaction together. But it adds a complexity and performance overhead. So the next strategy that we can use is database strategy. It has two types, CDC and CQRS. And what is CDC? CDC stands for Change Data Capture. It tracks database changes and propagates them. Meanwhile, CQRS, it is Command Query Responsibility Segregation. It's to trace the read and write database to optimize the performance and consistency. Now the question arises, is there any best practice for data consistency? Yeah, there it is. Using idempotency to prevent duplicate transactions, implementing retry and failure handling, log events for debugging and tracking, designing of APIs to return consistent data. And that's how you maintain the data consistency in microservices. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more tech content, and let me know in the comments what's your biggest challenge in Microservices. Take care